here, I'll tell you that much. It's not going to be easy talking about my brother, Johnny, so you guys just bear with me. They've said a lot of great things already that I've kind of included, so it might be a little bit of repeating. But, this is a short version, too, by the way. First, let me start with saying hello to Jimmy. I'm Johnny's twin brother. Let me start with stating the obvious. Wow, this is quite amazing. I mean, I knew I was expecting something special, but nothing quite like this. No corners were cut here. This is special. It's a day I'm always going to remember, and I don't think anybody's going to forget this day. Whoever Nate is at the wedding planner and the staff, great job, and this is fabulous. You guys made it look seamless and whatever great. I know there's a lot of hard work that went into this, and I'm sure everybody appreciates your effort. You know, when Johnny asked me to be his best man, I was like, yeah, I'd love to be his best man. And I started thinking about it. Wow, Johnny asked me to be his best man. There's so many special people in Johnny's life. So many guys love him. Hanging out with the groomsmen for the last few days and going through school with them. I know how wonderful they are. And Johnny chose me over them. I know he loves me, and I love you too, Johnny. And I feel honored to be up here standing. Any of those guys could be up here today, but I'm so proud you chose me to be up here. All right. You guys are killing me up here. It was always nice having a twin brother. You know, I was never alone. I never went into a school dance, a crowded room, a wedding like this. Signed up for Little League Baseball by myself. Johnny, my best friend, was always right beside me. I was never alone. When times were tough and I felt that I'd been knocked down, Johnny was the first one to have his hand out and pick me back up. Whether it's when he hit me in the head with a snow shovel and knocked me down, broke my nose playing basketball and knocked me down, hit me in the head with a broomstick and scarred me open. You know, he was always the first one to pick me up. You know, growing up we were pretty competitive, but I soon realized that Johnny's better to be on your team than be a teammate than an opponent. Johnny's a winner, and Johnny always made things happen. Johnny wasn't the kid when you're picking teams for kickball and dodgeball that was picked last, and when it was his turn, you never like, oh, we're going to lose. Johnny always, when he was up, you always felt you had a chance to win, and he always had an ability to step up to the plate and deliver. And one of Johnny's favorite stories is Senior League Baseball playoffs. We're getting beat by 3 runs against the #1 team. There's 2 outs. He gets up, and as only Johnny can do, he delivers in grand fashion and hits the green slam, and we win by 1. It didn't have to be something special like that. It could be something trivial. It was after a golf tournament, deciding to race back to the clubhouse in golf carts. There we go racing, and we're losing. Well, Johnny's not going to lose, so Johnny's going to find a way when he goes, hold on, off over the hill, off the beaten path, down the mountain. Grass was this tall, there was rocks this big. We're bouncing all over the place. My golf clubs are falling out the bag. Then the bag comes off. Cell phone, wallet, everything's out of the car. We get to the bottom of the hill, but once again, Johnny found a way to win. And luckily, he didn't spill my drink. I don't know how that happened. We all know how lucky Johnny is. I've been to Vegas with him multiple times, and I've sat at the blackjack table with him, and it's worth the price of admission just to go watch Johnny play blackjack. You don't realize what he's doing. I don't even think he knows what he's doing half the time. I don't even think he counts to 21, but he finds a way to win. He's just that lucky. Remember a time playing football, he got hit so hard. I was on the other side of the field, and I went, oh my goodness, I take off running over to see if he's all right. It then took me about 5, 6 seconds, 10 seconds to get over there, and I go, you all right, Johnny? He goes, yeah. He gets up, he has 3 4-leaf clovers and a 5-leaf clover. I'm like, he was on the ground for 10 seconds. How'd you do this? But we all know that Johnny's a winner. We all know that Johnny's lucky, but I feel that the biggest win of Johnny's life and the luckiest he's ever been is today to hold Nicole on his arm right now.
Yeah.
There's more. Nicole. You know, Johnny talks highly of you. He said, I met this wonderful person. I was like, I can't wait to meet her, you know. And finally got back to West Virginia to a football game, and I got to meet you. And we're all hanging out, and I'm watching you entertain, socialize, be the life of the party. I look on the other side of the room, I see Johnny entertaining, socializing, being the life of the party. And the neighbor said, wow, they're the exact same people. You know? You guys were destined for each other. I knew Johnny was smitten over you when anybody that drives back to West Virginia that many times has to be in love. And I know it was the highlight of his week every Thursday, getting in that car, driving 6 hours to come see you. Today's perfect, but if you ask Johnny, there's only one thing that could probably make today better, and that's if Dad was here. Johnny called Dad little buddy. He'd be so proud of you. I don't think he would have blinked 1 second because he'd be afraid to miss any of this because it's that wonderful. But he wouldn't be proud of you because of today. He'd be proud of the person and the man you grew up to be. Him and Mom instilled, Mom, you look beautiful today, by the way. He instilled so many qualities in you, and it shows. You're a hard worker. You take on every challenge, whether large or small. You meet a stranger on the street, you treat him with so much respect as you would your best friend. You'll do anything for anybody and ask nothing in return. That's why Dad would be proud of you. Growing up, we had to work in the yard, in the garden. I knew we hated it, but what do you do now for your hobbies? You build a garden, dig a fish pond. You're a welder now, and a damn good one, by the way. That's why Dad would be proud of you. You're a leader. So many people follow you, but I feel that the persons follow you the most in life is me. I followed you to dental school. I followed you to Charlotte. Now I had to follow you on Mom's womb. You kicked me and hit the ground, kept on running, and I still haven't caught you, you know? You're just that special. It wasn't always easy following you, though. You set the bar so high. I'm like, wow, I got to do this now. It's just, you're just so unbelievable. You know, imagine going through dental school following the great Johnny Wells. We all know what a great dentist you are. Trust me, I know because everybody tells me every day how great you are. But I don't feel that I was ever graded on an A, B, C, D or scale. I was graded on what would Johnny have done, how would Johnny have done it. But what that's done is made me be a better person, made me work harder, made me set my goals and my bar higher. You inspire so many people. You inspire me so much. I know I don't always show it. I'm proud to be up here today representing you as your best man, but I'm even more proud to call you my brother, my twin brother. We have a special bond. I love you so much, and congratulations to both of you, and start the family.